It's another night for Monday Night Roof Light. Let's go. How are y'all tonight? I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much. Michael Bird. Michael Bird. How are you, Mike? Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Paul McNeil. How's it going, guys? Mike Bird. I'm glad your clock didn't change, Bill. Yeah. Hey, Victor. How are you, Victor? Time change for you, Victor? You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, messed me up. Yeah, I'm sure it did, right? Wake up on a Monday and you go, "Oh, damn, it's what time?" Please tell me we can watch you drywall tonight. I'm done with that, Michael. I even did the painting. Oh man, that's funny. Key lime pie from Pacific Bank is very nice, Bill. Just checking in. Hi, Tim Smith. What's up, guys? Oh, we're just gonna do a little bit of real flight. Fly at the castle. Don't be you fill in the blank. Gotta head out to dinner. Have a good night. You too, Tim. Thank you for just stopping in. Glad to see you, my friend. Michael writes, how are you tonight, sir? Don't worry, the show will be short and you'll be asleep in no time. EQ! How are you, EQ? Oh, that was a heck of a little plane you got. I can't remember the name of it. We have a pilot in here. We don't have to watch me. Let's watch Tim Hawkins. Ooh, ooh. We'll watch Tim fly. Oh, there we go. Get that box off the screen. EQ. Oh, Bill, doing great. Nice. I got a support tonight. Got me a Jeff's RC shirt on. He needs to come out with a crazy Eddie shirt. XK Sky Reaper. That's right. That's right. The Victor's in here. Thank you for jumping in, Victor. The name of it is Sky Reaper, but it looks like a Pitts. It does look like a Pitts, that's for sure. Nice flying, Tim Hawkins. Very nice. Very nice. Good pilot. Yes, and I don't have to fly. So, hey, look, I got little brake parts for the Volkswagen buggy. Woohoo! Go inside the drums. Go inside the drums. Spreader bars and handles. And would you believe it? The police even sent me stuff in a Ziploc baggie. I was kind of a little bit put off by that. What kind of operation are they running over there? Wow, Bill, how is your outdoor cats? Paul McNeil, let's just say we're gaining in numbers. And it's not from breeding, it's from feeding. Okay? So we have a couple extra cats coming around now because we put food out for the other two little ones, right? Which I don't care. We're going to feed 1, 2, 5. It really doesn't matter. At some point it doesn't matter, right? The cats are sticking around. They're going to keep the snakes down and the mice down and the rodents, the pack rats down, the gophers down. And they're pretty. I got 2 of them. They're really almost tame. I can almost touch them. Keep control, Tim. Yay! Got it down. No snakes. Yeah, when I was a kid, my neighbor had a cat that would bring home snakes, after it killed it, right? And it started bringing home rattlesnakes. And it did that for a long time until it stopped coming home. You can imagine what might have happened, right? Cats are quick, but sometimes Tim's taking us on an adventure. I have flown a little bit of this field. Down in the canyons is always really fun with a Viper. Down amongst the trees, just go until it runs out. Cats are 10 times faster than snakes. I don't know about 10 times, but most of the time they're faster. Unless the cat just messes up, firewood tomorrow, huh, Paul? That's cool. That means you're going to go cut firewood tomorrow? Or it's getting cold and you're going to burn all firewood tomorrow? There goes Victor. Looked like he had the 0 out. We'll watch Tim put it down here. He's coming in nice. Nice glide path, Tim. Oh! I don't know what happened there. I won't judge. It was good. Right. Let's switch and watch Victor for a few. Uh-oh. Where is Victor? F3. Even Superman dies. I bloody laughed in Kenny's live when certain persons was moaning about were watching and popped in the chat and said hi. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. So Motion RC watches Kenny's live. Dropping 12 trees tomorrow. Oh, you're going to build that runway. Nice, Paul. Nice. That should give you a nice, clear path for a runway, sir. Woohoo. Victor's doing it. Almost, Victor. That was nice and tight. Almost have to horse it around. Good landing, sir. Good landing. Better deer hunting. Well, you know, that's a good reason. Paul, are you still able to take a good number of deer again this year in 26? I'm sure not until fall. Or do you guys have a spring deer hunt? I'm sure some of states have such deer populations you can just go buy a over-the-counter tag and go hunting. I don't know. Here we got a really short season of probably 3 weeks or a month. And that's it. And then they give a block of time for archery and block of time for black powder. Woohoo, Victor. Nice flying, buddy. Victor, are you sitting in one of them chairs you put together? So nobody's noticed yet? Nobody's noticed? Woohoo, Victor. Nice flying. Sure, for lunch. Well, I'm glad you're so close you can go home for lunch from work, right? Or you got a little bit of time off so you can get stuff done. I see the beard. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Right there. That's it. The beard. The beard, Paul. Woohoo, Victor. Victor was flying around the castle. Gear up. Wave. Mad scientist Dell. What's going on, Dell? Hope you're well, Dell. What did the doctor tell you, man? Woohoo, Victor. I can't watch him anymore. I'm going to get motion sickness. Oh, man. What's my next airplane? Um, I don't know, Paul. I really don't really have any wants of a new airplane right at the moment. If I did, it would be big and expensive, and yeah, I really don't want to go there right at the moment. I might pay for some concrete to dry, just for some of you. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh man. I had the UMX Ultrix out at the park today. Such a fun little UMX. If I'm not mistaken, Paul McNeil, that Ultrix, was that the one that you brought here that first time when you went to California and came through, and we went over there and flew for the day or for a couple hours. If I remember right, that was an Ultrix too, right? If only the concrete truck gets stuck. No, that can't happen. I won't let him back over the septic tank. Don't you worry. Bill is starting a vase business. Michael, don't give it away. They also have a big Ultrix laying resin tomorrow. EQ on the body. Chassis is done for the most part. Sounds great, Dell. Michael, I thought about starting a printing business. You know, like I have a product that I could make that would be fun and I think they would sell. And it would be something you could easily print. And I'll show it to you tomorrow on the Zoom. Greetings, Linda Stewart. Greetings, wow, Bill. We will be joining your flying soon, shortly. Thanks, Lyndon. I'm looking forward to it. The 3S Ultrix is a cool airplane. Lyndon Stewart, all the way from Guyana. Awesome of you to join us. So it's an hour later for some of you guys, right? So, ooh, can't wait. If I was flying that Zero around, I would have a hard time not saying, "I'll get you, Boynton." Robert Conrad said that. Mike Bird, I have the 2S. Ryan and Kelly are going to BTC. Mike Bird, what is BTC? Wow, Bill, we share the same time Zoom now. Oh, cool. Cool. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Jeff in Lower Alabama. How are you tonight, sir? Awesome of you to join us. Jackson RC. Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Hope Mason is doing well. I have the 73-inch Balsa Zero. Very cool, Paul. Yeah, my cousin Paul, he bought the giant scale Zero from Hangar 9. And it takes a 60cc gas. It's a big son of a gun, I'll tell you that. Yes. The Zero flies like a T-28. They do. They fly like a Texan too. In fact, you know they used AT6 Texans, 4 Zeros, in that they were called Hollywood Zeros. Have my elevator and rudder control rods all connected and trimmed. Very nice, Jeff. Looking forward to seeing that go. Good flying, Victor. I think you're the only one in here, man. Just you and me. So thank you for flying. Slow day at the ranch, at the castle. Uh-oh. Getting an ME out. Hard to control. So I hope you all had a good weekend. It rained like a son of a gun right before I went live. About an hour. About 5:30 here. It just came down enough to get everything nice and wet. So we appreciate the rain. It was nice to have. Woohoo, Victor. The aileron channel quit working on the AR620 receiver I was using, which led to me removing the servo cover before I found it was the AR620. Yeah, you know, Jeff, that's a really good point. You know, probably a lot easier to unplug the servo and check it with a servo checker before you pull it out and thinking that it's not moving because of a servo issue. So disconnect and double check. Victor, Nice flying, my friend. What a pain, Jeff. Glad you sorted it, sir. That's all. That's all we get in Guyana, well, Bill. Sun or rain. It was very hot today. Now, I think it was probably mid 70s here. You know, a lot more of a chance in the AM tomorrow for it to rain, and it would be nice if it didn't. I have things to do outside. It let off a loud clap of thunder right about 4 o'clock here. And I was like, oh, I better go cover the air compressor because I have it out and I've been using it. And no sooner did I get out there and get the plastic over it and tie down strap around it, it started pouring. So, just in the nick of time. Little shop vac got wet, but not too wet. I was able to grab it and get it put away before anything happened to it, other than a little wetness to wash off the dust. Yeah, Paul McNeil, I think Paul Ballard sold most everything he took. And yet he sold it to like one guy. You should have went, Paul. You should have went there. It's been so warm here that the snakes are already out. That one guy was Paul M. Yes. Hey, Fred. How are you, Fred? The guy bought it all his props, wheels, and other that he had left. Yeah, that's a good deal. Kenny, what's up, Hangar 51? Lyndon Stewart has left the flying area. I didn't see him jump in. Hop back in, Lyndon. Kitty, wake up! EQ, that's funny. Kenny, you're not the only one that falls asleep on the Zoom, so don't worry about it. I wonder if Kenny figured out his computer problem yet. Kenny, did you figure out your computer problem yet? Or is this still chirping at you? wish I had something that would make that noise. That way I could just play it like every 2 minutes. Doo doo. Doo doo. Not yet. Oh man, that Kenny, I'm sorry. That really does suck. That does suck. I hate computer problems. More Urban Legend RC. How are you, Ty? Glad to see you, my friend. We're watching Victor land his ME262. Don't forget to hit the like button, everyone. Thank you so much, Ty. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Your likes, your comments, it all means a lot. I do appreciate it. Let's see, Victor. It's Victor and me. So, oh, look. Lyndon Stewart jumped in. Let's watch Lyndon Stewart. CVO Hobo. Hi, David. Hi, Crystal. Nice to see you both. Or just one. Who's ever out there tonight? Thank you for jumping in, guys. Holy camole. That must be Victor with something big. Greetings, Urban Legend. What are you flying tonight? CVO. Cadillac. Off we go. Lyndon's going to take us for a ride. I must not have the model that Lyndon is flying if I get the little blue airplane like that. That's alright. I imagine it's really cool looking. That's what she said. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Kenny, check the system message log. Use this in Google to find out how system message log. That's a good idea, Jeff. Ty, Freddie. Woohoo! Then you can see your alerts. Ah, there you go. That sound sounds like an alert. It certainly does. Almost sounded like one part of a connect and disconnect. Jeff, that little cub flies very nice. I can't believe Lyndon is not flying the GB. Oh man. It's a dial host problem. Okay. Michael Bird, I have a question for you. So, when Mum was mad, did she use your first name and your middle name? Because mine sure did. Did that happen to any of you? You get called by your first and middle name? That cub is a real champ. Yeah, I saw what Flight Test did with the little Horizon Champs today in the video. Kind of crazy flying guys. That could be the best flying E-flite Cub. I agree. You know, I have flown a Cub before, a Balsa Cub that was a 60 size, and I really didn't enjoy it. It flew weird. It was probably because it was a built kit. Probably because the guy didn't have it set up right. Scotty too hottie. What's up, Scott? Howdy, y'all. Big time than wooden spoon. Yeah, Paul. Better go cut your own switch. Right off the bushes. Scott, did your time change for you in Vegas? Did you spring forward any amount of time, or like some of the other time zones did? Lyndon, nice flying, my friend. Let's watch Ty, the real urban legend. RC. Woohoo! He's got a timber. Fun flying plane there. Yeah, but I should have been early, not late. Oh, it's no problem at all, man. No problem at all. You can disable sound for notifications. Google disable notifications. Sounds Win 11. So no excuses there. Fred is flying a Top Flight Focke-Wulf 190. Or whatever version of Windows you're using. What browser were you using? Kenny? I forget now. Katie something Katie? Getting set up to log in. Yeah! Time to fly! I was late for Ty's live due to forgetting about the clocks Better late than, yeah, that's for sure. Only use Chrome. Good evening, and to all. Hey, what's up, Spencer? Philip Cockrum. Hello, sir. Glad you're with us, Philip. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you for jumping in, Spencer. We are watching Ty, the real urban legend. RC. Victor, that airline's about as big as the one that Ramy built, right? That thing was a monster. Oh my goodness. And just to know that that's not the biggest one out there. Ty is flying a Timber X. Looks like the Timber Knight. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, I hope so too, Philip. Very nice flying tie. Two-wheel tie. Michael Bear. Michael Bear. I'm taking the Harbor Freight just closed and kicked you out, correct? Quick stop at the Dollar General and you're home now. How are you tonight, Michael Bear? Woohoo! Some low flying. Cops in trail. Kenny gets it. Oh. Woo, 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 woo. Victor loves big planes. It makes up for his deficiencies in other categories. Oh, man. Well, bigger flies better, right? Scott is flying a GB. If Lyndon won't fly a GB, Scott will. Ego size. You know, that's like you guys, that's like talking about lifted trucks. You know, the guys that do the big lifted trucks. Something about that. Just back from Harbor Freight, doing good. Bought a new motor for the airport mini bike. We buzz around the airport with it. Emergency. Oh, well, you know what? I hope you got the Predator 212. I put one on my ditch digger. I've got a rototiller, and it works fantastic. It starts one pole just like my Honda. Emergency runs to the John mostly. Well, make sure the front forks don't fall off like what happened to mine. Lucky I wasn't riding it. Predator 212, yep. Those things are rock solid, Michael. Put oil and gas in it, it'll start first pull. And being a mini bike, yeah, is it one of those old frame, you know, from the 70s or something? Or is it a new one like a Coleman? Because the Coleman sells tons of those through what, Tractor Supply. The real urban legend. Thank you, sir. Oh, we'll see if Fred's flying. Is Fred flying yet? If Fred's not flying, then we'll jump down to Scott. We'll watch Scott fly. Woohoo! That's such a beautiful plane right there. Whoa. Scott's an excellent pilot too. Oh, hanging it on the balcony. All the old guys at the airport want to ride it because we all had one in the 70s. Yeah, I certainly did too, until about we moved from one town to the other, and right after we moved there, my mini bike went missing. Some kid in the neighborhood got away with it. It's stupid us. We probably left it in the front yard, right? Or on the side of the house in the carport or something. Instead of locking it up, you know. Rogers Aviation. What's up, KFR? We are currently without power and just sustained heavy hail. Wow. Yeah, stay safe. It's gone now. Just dealing with the aftermath. That's good. Good. Good night, pilots. I'm out. EQ, have a great night, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'm sure you're going to paint some awesome vehicles tomorrow. Make sure you wear your respirator, my friend. It's going to be sweaty balls kind of night. Oh, man. It'd be kind of open the windows kind of night, right? Oh, holy cow, Kenny. I think I might strip the mini bike down, blast the frame, and repaint. It's looking a little rough. Yeah, that would be a really fun little project to do before you go stuffing, that Predator in it. Go ahead and refresh it. While you're at it, new cables and new brakes and new wheels and tires, some chrome handlebars. Before you know it, you got $1,500 in a mini bike. Guys do it, really. They have a group of guys in Phoenix that get together and show off their mini bikes, and wherever they can, parking lots, the low parts count. Yeah. When I had that old Honda Trail 90, the best place to find parts was a place called Dr. ATV. And they had most everything you could want. Custom paint color. Yeah. In Australia, they call them posties. So all the postmen use them. Oh, man. CVO's in the room now. Hangar 51's flying. Most importantly, new foam seat. Yeah. Most definitely. Without duct tape on it, right? Looks like Kenny and Scott are having a good time. Still have the receipt for my 72 Honda Z50. $472. That's really cool, Philip. We had a 77 Honda Z50 for 35 years. And until I actually sold it. It became to the point where it wouldn't run, and we were done messing with it, and I put it up for sale, and it went right away. Yeah, they are a blast. I have no idea how many miles we put on that thing, but it really would go and never give you an issue. That automatic transmission, no clutch kind of thing. Fun. Around $8,300 for a 72 Honda CB750K2 in good condition with average spec. The highest selling price of a 72 CB750K2 over the last 3 years was $13,650. Some of the bikes at Mecum went for a lot of money. What surprised me was some of the dirt bikes, the old RMs, the old British bikes that were there, the Husqvarnas and the CVs. Came back 15 minutes later. and he had wrecked it. Oh man, oh no. Mine was yellow and black, had the rifle holster attached. We had 500 acres to play on. Wow, what a blessing, Philip. That's really cool. What's really cool is the rifle holster. You certainly wouldn't want to crash carrying a rifle, though. Chance of messing it up, right? My former dumbass brother-in-law wrecked my mini bike and bent the handlebars. I needed to tweak those back, and I told him not to F with it. Taking kids for an airplane ride. Oh no. Oh no. Well, easily fixed, I'm sure. I have a 74 XL 350. You know, I in high school, my buddy had an SL, the S for Sam 350. So it was the same as the XL, except it had the lights and the blinkers and, you know, all the stuff to make it street legal. Still a little a 4-stroke single. And that was a really cool bike. I can't remember what year it was. It was blue. My cousin Jack rode a Bultaco racing in Britain in the 70s. That's where I caught the bug. He was my hero. Awesome. That is really cool. For the longest time, I had a photo of Roger DeCoster standing in behind his 77 RM Suzuki 250 race spec bike, right? And it looked sweet. And I had 5 bikes like that. And I used to just love to find old articles about the old RMs. And it was a lot of fun. Scott Morgan, thank you so much. Let's move down the list to CVO. Hobo, thank you for hanging in there, guys. We'll watch CVO fly the biplane. I should rotate the pilots more. Sorry about that. Yeah, we had some really excellent riders in our area, you know, where I grew up, that actually raced in, you know, like some state competitions. One of them did the trials. He had like one of those rock hopper bikes. I always thought those were cool. Real slow, just jump around on the rocks. Takes a lot of balance. They got sprockets in the back like are this big around. Big long chain. I see those guys now, they have all those courses set up, you know, that are all, they're just man-made stuff. It's no outdoors, boulders and cliffs and rocks. You know, big concrete tubes and blocks and tie, like railroad ties, and new tech is awesome. But I'd give anything to have that Z50 back. Yeah, no kidding, Philip. My mom wouldn't let me have so a Huffy had to do. Well, I had a Huffy. I won a Huffy 10-speed at my dentist's office when I was a kid. I put in, a little name in the box. They drew it at the end of so long. And they called up and said, "You won the bicycle. Come down and get it." It was about the time that I could strap a big old boombox cassette player right to the front of the handlebars. Nice flying CVO. Wonderful. Nice hammerhead right down to the ground. All the snow melting here. All the snow melting there at Michael Reitza. When does the ice break on the Niagara, Michael? Like sometime in May? Woohoo! Oh no! It was 55 today. Most of the snow is gone. Woohoo! That's good. That's really good, Philip. I think Arizona still has snow in the mountains. Imagine that. Is winter over? Yes, in fact, Paul, I believe it's spring break. So stay away from the beaches down in Florida, right? David Martin Graff is flying E-Flight Viper. Wow, DMG in the room. Fly Good Don't Suck is in the room now. Woohoo! T-shirt weather. Yeah. Make sure you get one like this. Crazy Eddie approved. CVO! Thank you, sir. Let's get right to Kenny, Hangar 51. Uh-oh, watch out. He's doing the crazy stuff. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's asked Jeff in a while if he still has t-shirts or not. Oh, what was that? Oh, come on, phone. Oh, man. Got my phone on silent. I didn't hear it. Somebody text, I guess. A Crazy Eddie t-shirt would be cool. I think so, Paul. Uh-oh. Ah! No. Kenny's got the big bruiser out. Cargo ship. It's as big as a ship. They don't normally fly inverted, but Kenny's a good pilot, so it's okay. I've had to change the days of my drift session at the church. Now Saturday afternoon, hopefully more people can come. So now got it from 12 to 3. That's awesome. He has no more t-shirts. Oh, dang. I gotta get another drink, guys. I will be right back. Kenny, keep it in the air, please. We'll be back. Woohoo! Only drifting church I've ever heard of. There you go. Gotta stay hydrated. I'm going to take donations and we'll use your hopefully for some prizes. That's awesome. You gonna kind of set up a course, Mike Bird? Let people try it out. Church of Latter-day Slicks. Slick be to God. Entire smoke we pray. Oh, nice. That's really cool. Somebody at the church has a lady at the church has a RC drift car and she's good. Saturday might be better, Mike. Most people off work and have time. Yeah. That's for sure. Yes, I've got a good setup. So I got a question for you guys. What do you think a used DJI Mini 3 should sell for? Do drones keep their value pretty well? There you go. Just a drone. Well, it's a drone, controller, batteries. You know, it's like the plus one, right? Where you get the couple extra batteries with it. I think it comes with 3 batteries and the charger, the controller, and the drone. The combo, yes, sir. Kenny's taking us through Canyon. Canyon Flying Kenny. Fly More kit. Okay. Yeah, I believe that's what it was called, Michael Bird. Kenny, thank you so much. Let's watch David Martin Graff. Prizes will help attract people for sure. Yes. I agree, Philip. You win a prize, and you win a prize, and you win a prize. And don't forget about the participation trophies. Nobody leaves hungry. Funny. It always does. Yes, sir. Woohoo. Well, you know, I've been sitting here for an hour and 20 minutes waiting for one of you guys to make a comment. Okay? Hey, Bill, what's in the box? Well, maybe I'll make you wait. I always try and make it fun. always good to have fun. Hey, Bill, what's in the box? Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe somebody else would like to know also. I would like to know. Comment. Intriguing. Yes. If a free RC gets someone into the hobby, that's a good thing. That's for sure, Philip. David Martin Graff is putting this Viper through its paces. Nice flying, David. Unboxing, woohoo! Hey, I've never done an unboxing. I really don't know how. You just gotta get out the knife and do it, right? Oh, Axial, yeah. Yes, Bill, tell us what's in the box. Lyndon, I'm going to show you what's in the box. How about that? That's even better. I'll show you what's in the box. I haven't seen what's in the box yet, so it'll be fun for you and me. You know, these things taste pretty good. I had a drink of this just a second ago, and my mouth is like watering, wanting another drink. Yes, let's see what's in the box. Let's see what's in the box, Philip, Lyndon, Fred. I don't know. Might be upside down. Uh-oh. Oh, you don't, it's backwards. I can't show that. I can't show that side, right? Well, that give you any clues? Oh, maybe that does. Ooh. Any guesses? Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Check it out. Check it out. Whoop whoop. Yeah. 3S power. It's another box. Yes, it is. Oh. We'll put it up there. Woohoo. It's a box in a box. It sure is. Be fun to play with. You know, just in case I don't get the buggy running, guys, you know, then I'll have at least something to play with. Mountain RC, how are you tonight? Just stopping in to say hello. I'm certainly glad you did, sir. Whew, that's a relief. Your last unboxing was something you blew up. Oh, Michael, you told me you wouldn't tell anyone. I'm not telling you any more secrets. I mean, I told you her name and everything. There you go, spill it all over. What is it? It's right there, Paul. Check it out. It's the Toyota. The autopilot. David Martin Graff. Thank you for showing us how that Viper flies. It does very good, sir. Let's watch Fly Good. Doesn't suck at all. Kaboom. It's dark, Bill. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It is dark in here, huh? I really need to change that up and get some light in here. Make it better. It's coming. You know, I did drywall over the weekend. It's a 1/10 scale. It's huge. How about that, guys? It's monstrous. Oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. That's what it is, right? Woo, woo. Down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, I know. I missed the lava lamp too. That was loud. Sorry. So I unboxed the box. Oh, it should be a blast, huh, Mike Bird? It should be so fun. Now we gotta open the box. And of course it's taped shut, right? Oh man. Holy camole. Holy camole. There goes everything that fell out. It even comes with a controller. Check it out. Desert Tan. Cool, cool. So that'll be a lot of fun. Make sure you balance the prop. I can't see shit on my phone. Don't whirl. Wow, Bill, is it one of those Toyota crawlers? Yes, sir, Lyndon. Nice, Bill. Yoda to go with a taco. Woohoo. Well, you know, I sold one Tacoma, so got to replace it, right? That's one great crawler. You got yourself, Bill. Yes, sir, Mike Bird. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now I can load it in the buggy when I go out. And, you know, if I get stuck in the buggy, I can follow it home. I'm waiting for the red. Yeah, the red looks cool too. That pic behind you, Bill, is too small and dark. Can't see shit. Kenny, I know. I'm sorry. I did that on purpose, right? Well, I watched my granddaughter today, although I didn't know I was watching her until the last minute. And, oh, there was a communication mix-up. Yeah, okay. I'll gladly do it anytime they need it, right? Toyota SR5 from Axial. I have a whole big pile of rocks out back that it was from a riprap. I removed a bunch of riprap rock, and now I'll have to stack them up. Wow, real flight and an unboxing all in one night? That's impressive. I'm Michael, that's that was my first unboxing. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be an 87 Toyota. There's somewhere in there 86, 87, 88. The straight axle went away in those little trucks and they went to the independent front suspension 4-wheel drive. And they weren't really as good, I don't believe so, out in the hills. They have their limitations, right? That's like Kenny doing an unboxing and balancing a prop on the same night. Oh, man. I feel pretty good you guys comparing me to Kenny. Oh, wait, he has a shit show, huh? Sorry, Kenny. Fly good, don't suck. Thank you, sir. Let's go to Lyndon Stewart. It's Lyndon flying. Calling Lyndon Stewart. But Bill, Bill did it in the same day. Oh man, I know you guys are just dying to watch concrete dry again. You know that's a real possibility. I'm telling you what. Last call for Lyndon Stewart. Wow, Bill. Kenny is a genius. Kenny's a very smart guy when it comes to RC stuff. Very smart guy. I just don't know Toyota. That's okay. I didn't know Toyota either, but we went and bought a blue one and it turned out to be a great truck. And I just liked that body style when it came out. I know they call it a mid-sized truck, but it really is like a mini truck, you know? You go right around in, you know, a Dodge Dakota. Really got to finish my flight test twig. Good weather just ahead. I hope it's good weather for everyone just ahead. Lyndon Stewart. Do the chase cam. Kenny's Concrete Show was good times. It was. That is the airplane Paul Ballard loves too. Flight test twig. I can't say that I've ever heard of one. I'll have to look it up. Oh, Lyndon, you're doing great, man. Nice flying. Woo, dang, Philip. That's a nice little chunk of profit there. Sold another Kyosho Mini Z today. Paid $69. Flipped it 15 years later for $300. Nice. Heck yeah, my friend. I believe some people are pretty darn good at it. Craig Bevan. How you doing, Craig Bevan? Hope you're doing well tonight. We're watching Lyndon Stewart. Lyndon Stewart, thank you so much. We haven't watched Kenny yet. Or did we? Yeah, we did. We watched Kenny. What's he doing, Kenny? Falling off a mountain. Coming down the mountain. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's go back to Victor. Yo, Victor. Where you at, Victor? You want to fly some more, Victor? Where can I find the Zoom link? Used to go to RC Pilots Lounge and get it all. I'll try and join the Zoom tomorrow. Yes, sir, Michael Bear, please do. That link I sent you should work. it, Mike. I got a few more sales lined up. Oh, nice. That's kind of wild that we see the interior of the plane. Victor has made it so big it takes up the whole dang seating area in the back. Looks like that flight that went to Hawaii without the top. Sure, some of you remember that. The whole dang top of the airplane just blew right off. Woohoo! We get a better view this way, to be honest. So it was so fun today. I went outside with my little granddaughter, and we saw a lizard in the tree, and it jumped out of the tree and it was running around on the ground, and it was so fun. She was just watching it and watching it. Where are these guys going? It's jetliner racing with Kenny and Victor. Still have some vintage collectible stuff. Local market only has so much reach. Gonna post some on eBay. Yeah, you know, Philip, I had good luck with like 2 items on eBay. And then after that, it just seemed like everything went down. They changed the policy to where, you know, it was more oriented towards the buyer. Oh, you bet, Philip. It is so fun right now. My knees and hands and wrists hurt from crawling around on the floor with her. And yeah, I saw how dirty my floor was. But we still had fun. And it's funny because the little 1-year-old kid, they'll stop and try and pick up the little tiniest thing off the ground. A little tiny pebble of sand. Her little hands are really good at it. A Suzuki X90 would be cool. You know, or maybe a Isuzu Rodeo Sport. What did they have that was a really cool one? It's called the Raider, Mitsubishi Raider. That's kind of an obscure one because they didn't make too many of them. So most of my vintage music stuff, the market is really flooded, Paul. I only buy on eBay. Nice flying, guys. Victor. Let's see if Fred's flying. Is Fred flying? Just coming in for a landing. Woohoo! That's the nose camera. I don't know. I should use the nose camera when Victor's flying the big plane, huh? I just learned something. Got $3,500 for my original JCM 800. Wish I could have it back though. Wow. I'm glad I got hard cases for all my music shit. That's cool, man. I shouldn't have run over my sister's trumpet though. It wasn't very nice of me. But she kept blowing it in my ear. I didn't do that. Not once. I ran it over 3 times. Back, forward, and back again. Yeah, I didn't look good on the follow. It's just because the plane is so big that it sticks out the back of the chase cam. AMC 4x4 wagon was awesome. They were actually really cool cars. Back in they had the AMC Eagles. I mean, you know, it's like a poor man's Pontiac Firebird with that big eagle on the front of the hood. You just had to settle for the AMC part. Those cars were cool. An old Marshall amp. Imagine how people felt when somebody decided to build a cart that was pulled by a horse or an ox or a mule. My God, they didn't have to walk anymore. You just, I mean, technology, right? Let's see. Scott Morgan. Scott flying? Is Scott flying? He's somewhere in a cloud of smoke. Woohoo. Holy moly. I drove a Gremlin X 1972 with a 304, I think, in high school. My wife's aunt, who was a few years older than my wife, she had a Gremlin. I think it was a 73 or 4, but it was a 304 V8 car, and it was white. It was the Levi edition, and it was the Gremlin X, and it was white with blue interior. Really cool car. She drove it to high school a few times. It had a big push bar in the front like a cop car. It really looked goofy as heck, but I'm not even going to try and say it, Mike Bird. I'll butcher it up. It'll be bloody from all the butchering I do on it. That X died of rust. AMC made some cool cars. The Javelin X was sweet. Yes, it was, Fred. It took the body lines of the 7123 Charger and just kind of like bulked them up on, like gave it one of those shots women get to poof up their lips. The heck, Botox? And it's like they gave it Botox a little bit. Yeah, Philip, if money was no object, I would ask you to help me find a Mercury pickup. A Mercury pickup would be so cool to have. 68 was the last year they made them. Paul Ballard in the room. How you doing, Paul? Glad to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. We are watching Scott Morgan tear it up and smoke us out. Woohoo! The S-Bach 342. Fred, are you going to sell motorcycles this year? I kind of doubt it. He might take them all to the swap meet one year and be done with them. Who knows? I mean, I know I hung on to stuff for a long time and then went, heck with it. I'll just get rid of it. They should be happy to take your money, my friend. AMC Matador. The Matador was cool. Kids up the street had a Matador. The door handles were flat, and you just kind of reached in and flipped them out. They didn't stick out at all. I always thought that was cool. Oh yeah, most expensive car yet. Woohoo! Scott is tearing it up. Scott, thank you so much. God, the time just gets away from you. CVO. Coming in hot. $500,000. Oh, jeez. Do they scan for a seat fitting? I bet they do. For $500,000. So I was watching a video right before it came on about the 68 Shelby Cobra prototype. They never made one except for one, and this guy's got it. Boy, it looks cool. Reactor time. Nice. That reactor is such a cool plane to fly. I need to get my laptop going and get in here flying. Yes, sir. You must have a newer laptop. I tried Real Flight on my laptop, my old laptop, and it just wouldn't work. I can if you want to pay. Everything is extra. Right along with that Mercury pickup truck that I'd be looking for in Canada. I'd be calling Morgan up too. Let's just order a hand-built wooden frame car. Straight from the UK. Yes, sir. That would be cool. I'm sure it's an 18-month wait. My laptop is from 2009, but it worked for Real Flight for years. 4 years ago. Well, it's been way too long, Paul. Great flying, CVO. Gosh, guys, time has just gone by so fast tonight. David Martin Graff. Let's go down to Captain Jim. We haven't watched Captain Jim fly yet. Hopefully he's flying something cool. Oh, he's doing some pole dancing for us. Woohoo! At least I'll get it in and out, buddy, easier. Yeah, no kidding. The V12 should go. Time chains have me all effed up. Yes, sir. I figured it was gonna mess some of you up. It never messes me up because we don't play that here in Arizona. We don't play that. Uh-oh. Fly good, don't suck. Landed on the roof. Captain Jim. New level 98 coming right up. Woo. He's just hanging out. In-N-Out Burgers is coming to Memphis. They're already there, Paul. They're already in Tennessee. They've opened 2 stores so far. I think they were developing several prototypes at the same time building. I believe so, Fred. I believe this one was called the Lone Star. The Cobra Lone Star. Cobra 3. Please don't eat any fast food, guys. Right. You certainly don't want to go buy that big McDonald's new Arch Burger. Well, I'm sorry I kept you awake, Michael writes. I'll tell you, this show beats the crap out of County Sheep. Time flies. Well, it's almost time to get out of bed and go pee again, Michael. Memphis is only 1 hour away. Yeah. That's pretty nice. So, any of you been through Scottsboro? Scottsboro, anyone? That's in Alabama, right? That's up towards the top. Thanks for hosting, Bill. Congrats on the new RC truck. Thank you, David. Hopefully I'll get to go play with it soon. It looks like I'll be watching the granddaughter for the week. Maybe not all day Thursday and Friday, but at least a few hours each one of those days. So busy. Keeps me from doing stuff on the house too. My friend's son used to work at McDonald's, so I used to get boxes of free burgers. You know what? Nothing beats a free burger. If you came and gave me a McDonald's burger every day and said it's free, would you like one? I'd be like, sure, thank you. Why not? Why not? Right? Free is free. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, right? Or no? Is that how you say it? I can't remember. It's late. My brain is a little fried tonight. I didn't get the tent set up. But I got the drywall painted, Michael. So we got that going for us. It only took 3 coats to get it right. Guys, thank you so much for sticking this out. And I appreciate all of you. And I thank you all for being here, hitting the like or not. Doesn't really matter. I'm not really into that, but at the end of the day, it does bring a smile to my face. And it's because of all of you. So appreciate you. God bless to every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next Monday night. I'll leave the roof light up for a while. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Many blessings. Peace.